How's it going, everybody? Justin here. So, sorry, I haven't been posting quite as much lately. Been a little bit under the weather the past couple of days, but I wanted to just do a quick little talk about Perseverance. I don't know if anybody knows, but I listen to a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk. I'll link him down below in the description. He is a what you call like a marketing guru slash salesman slash motivational speaker slash just business genius all around. He's a really smart dude, really smart dude. He understands people, and I listen to him a lot, almost daily, and just a lot of what he puts out, I don't know if it reaches as far as it should. So for the couple people that are listening to me, I would like to just kind of offer some of the takeaways that I've gotten from listening to him, because a lot of the stuff he talks about isn't for any one particular business. It's more so for anybody trying to do anything. It's not about if you're trying to take over the world. It's about if you want to be happy, and it's important in life to be happy. So for anybody that's out there that is on the fence, or anybody that doesn't have a particular goal, you may not even realize that you're unhappy. You may just think that you're in a rut. It might be because you don't have anything that you're aiming for specifically. Me personally, I have my goal written down, what I'm aiming for, not just long term, like I want to be president one day. If you want to be president, totally fine. But for me, it's not necessarily a massive goal. It's just a goal that I feel I can achieve. I know myself. It's important to know yourself. If there's something about yourself that you want to change, make that your goal to change it before you try and set a goal that you know you're not going to reach. If you know that you're a lazy person, maybe your goal should be to work on motivation before you decide that you're going to climb Mount Everest, because you can't have one without the other. So whatever it is, you need to take a look at yourself, realize what you're capable of, what you're not capable of, and push all in to your strengths. That's the important part, is that level of self-awareness and realizing what you're capable of and what you're really good at, and going all in on that. Me personally, I just love to create. When I first started my business, I have business cards still to this day. I have to see if I can find them. I was trying to offer, just one person, trying to offer filmmaking, video production, graphic design, photography, drawing, and painting and stuff. I was trying to offer that all under the banner of like the name of one business. It was a bit much. And so I focused. I had to make a decision to cut down, choose just one goal to work on, which was photography. That's what I focused on pretty heavily. But over time, like I said, with the self-awareness thing, I realized that it wasn't just that I love photography, it's that I love creating in general, which is why I'm expanding more into doing YouTube. I am actually starting to get more into filmmaking, but I'm not selling my skills. I'm just working on my own skills, and then maybe I'll sell myself more as like a personal brand. But I've realized, hey, I'm actually really good at making stuff. Like anything visual, I love that whole creative imagery thing, the whole ecosphere. And I want to be a part of all of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you create so much that you don't know what to choose everything, but make sure you break it down into goals, break it down into steps. That's what I'm doing. Bite-sized pieces so that I can learn everything, so that I can be proficient in everything. I've been doing photography since 2009, and I love it. I've got weddings that I shoot. I've got portrait sessions. I just did a portrait session yesterday. I love it, and I'm on it, and that's mainly what my business thrives on. But I'm trying to expand more, because this creative bug that I've got pushes me so that my mind is constantly thinking, like, what else can I be doing? I don't even feel good playing video games nowadays, because I feel like I'm wasting my time if I'm not working on something towards my goal. And that is largely in part due to Gary Vaynerchuk, because so often he says that if you really want the goal that you say you want, you need to audit your time. That 15 minutes that you spent on Instagram, liking pictures of people's dogs, or that 45 minutes that you spent playing that video game, or the 3 hours that you spent watching Stranger Things. And he says it's important. If that is more important to you than the goal that you're going after, then that's okay. If that's what makes you happy, that is 100% okay. It's not to make you feel bad for liking things. It's just, don't pretend to be someone who's going after their goals and talking about it and never actually doing it, because you're spending all your time doing relaxation and you're always trying to chill out and mellow out and calm down, when over here you're not even touching your goals. You're not going after anything. You're not hustling. You're not spending your time every second that you have going after what you really want. Don't say that you're about it if you're not. But if you are, that's what you have to realize, is that you have to go after that goal every second that you have. Don't waste time unless you want to waste time. And if you want to waste time, then you're 100% responsible for the outcome. That's something that Gary and I both share, is a strong sense of self-conviction. Basically, you control everything. It's not like an egotistical way, but in that anything that goes right or wrong in my life, I choose the events that lead up to what affects me, or I choose my reaction to those events. I also choose my expectations going into whatever occurs to me. And so I am fully responsible for whatever happens to me, because I can choose how I react to it. And so when you realize, hey, I actually am in control. If this client falls through, okay, I wasn't offering enough value, okay, my business is not being perceived the way that I think it is, I need to take a step back. Having that humility, letting go of your ego, and taking full responsibility for everything, those are three important things that help me with staying persistent. Not putting the blame on somebody else, or saying, this didn't go well because of this person or that circumstance. I was late because of this, late because of that. No, you're late because of yourself. You're late because you didn't get up early enough. You're late because you did not plan or think far enough ahead to realize that, hey, maybe I should leave and try and get there 30 minutes ahead of time instead of 15 minutes ahead of time. Maybe you shouldn't cut it so close. When things go sideways, learn from it and don't put the blame somewhere else. Take that knowledge, add it into what you have, and make those changes. Being able to duck and move like that and keep your eye on the goal, no matter what hits you, keep moving around, keep moving forward, aiming for that goal. It's so important to have a goal in life. That will help you to be happy, I promise. When you have a goal and you make any kind of step toward it, that's where the happiness is. It's not 100% in reaching the goal, it's making those steps towards the goal that really, really make all the difference. It's important to have something to focus on in life. Because if you're not enjoying your career, then leave it. Make a goal to go somewhere else. If you're not enjoying staying at home all the time, make a goal for yourself and go after it. Whether that's to go back to school, whether it's to start your own business, whether that's to, be a YouTuber. Whatever your goal is, everything is 100% achievable. That's something that I've learned. I've been thrown into so many random situations in my life. And I found every single time I go into a situation like that, even if everything did not go 100% according to plan, I made it out. I made it out on the other side, and I was a better person for it. And as long as you look at life that way, that every single opportunity that comes your way, whether you succeed or fail, you always succeed, as long as you realize that your failures lead you to success. Failure is a part of the journey. It's not something that's supposed to set you back. It's something that's supposed to help you clarify your vision so that you can aim a little bit better and you'll be a little bit more precise next time. It's just a part of the process. But that is the key to persistence, is realizing that everything that happens along that journey, after you set your goal and you realize that failures are not setbacks, failures actually help you. If you're getting close and close and close to your goal and you have not failed once, you should be concerned. That's when you should be concerned, because everybody has failures. Everybody has setbacks. I've had so many failures. Sometimes I don't even realize that I've had failures. Like, I've heard some of the earlier weddings that I shot back before my work got to the point that it is now. I had clients that, like, to my face, they told me, yeah, great. But then I would hear down the line later on that no, they actually did not like the photos that I gave them. After they paid me, they told me I did a great job, left great reviews. They told other people that they didn't like the images. That kind of thing, where, okay, so that is something that counts to me as a failure. I did not 100% deliver to the client. It's not the client's fault for lying to my face. It's not the client's fault for giving me a pat on the back, paying me, and leaving good reviews. It's not the client's fault. The client should always be the one that is satisfied at the end of the whole entire transaction. I'm in a service industry. When I'm delivering, I want to make sure my clients are always happy. And so I put no blame on the client. It's my business, my work product that I'm delivering. If they were not 100% satisfied, that's on me. That's not on them. You can't look at it in that negative light and get caught up in any part of that negativity. Look for the blame that you can put on yourself. Find that, take it, and actually use it. Don't pity yourself. Do not waste time with pity. Find that blame, address it to yourself, and learn from it. Get better, move on. It's as simple as that. Everything that comes your way, add it in, use it to help you get closer to your goal. That's what I use for persistence, and hopefully that's something that you can use as well. Sorry, I'm alright. Sorry, I'm a little bit stuffy today. Had a sore throat and terrible cough and all this other stuff for the past couple of days, but I still wanted to get something out in these past couple of days. I still don't have a specific posting schedule, but I know it'll be at least once a week. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get a little bit of stability here with the channel. So I appreciate everybody that has been tagging along, that's been commenting and having good conversations on the videos. I definitely appreciate that, and I hope that I'm bringing you value. Are there any other valuable tips that you can offer to anybody else that watches this video, that scrolls down to the comments? Anything else that you can offer that help you remain persistent in whatever it is that you're pursuing? Is there something that you can add that helps you, mindset or otherwise, that helps you personally with persistence? Drop it down in the comments. Anything small. If you have any other topics that you want me to talk about related to, creative industries, staying creative, how to boost your creativity, anything like that, that you want me to speak on, just drop it down in the comments below or send me a message, either one, honestly, and I will try and do another video when I'm not this sick and stuffy and sounding all weird. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want more of this content, subscribe, tap the bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. That's really all I got for today. I'm gonna go lay back down and try and get better. So, until next time.